what do you do when you realize your dream home has more issues than you bargained for? Hey there, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Whitney Michael, your trusted real estate expert, here to help you navigate the often confusing world of real estate. Today, we're going to dive into a situation that no one ever hopes to find themselves in: buying a lemon home. You know, that property that seems perfect at first, but starts falling apart as soon as you settle in. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Let's talk about what to do if you purchase a lemon home, step by step. Step number one, identify the issues. Now, I know this sounds obvious, but you'd be surprised how easy it is to overlook certain problems when you're excited about a new home. When you first move in, take the time to go through each area of the property thoroughly. Check every room, every corner, and inspect things you might have missed during the initial viewing. Are there cracks in the walls or ceilings? Is the foundation settling? Are there signs of mold or mildew? Whether it's something cosmetic like peeling paint or a serious issue like a leaking roof, it's critical to document everything. Create a checklist, take photos, and write down any issues that need attention. Even small things like creaky floors or appliances that aren't functioning properly are worth noting. If you haven't already had a professional home inspection, this is the perfect time to bring one in. A certified home inspector can identify hidden issues such as faulty wiring, plumbing problems, or structural damage that you might not have noticed during your initial walkthrough. Step two, review your contract and disclosures carefully. Now, this is where things can get a little tricky. When you purchased your home, the seller was legally obligated to disclose any known defects or issues. Side note, some states are a buyer beware state, just like Virginia. So we'll talk about buyer beware in another video. If there were major problems like structural issues or water damage, they should have been disclosed to you up front. If they weren't, you may have legal grounds to take action depending on your state's rules and regulations. Go back and read through your seller's disclosure form. This document should detail any issue the seller was aware of at the time of the sale. If you find that the seller failed to disclose major problems, especially issues that weren't visible during a routine inspection, you may have a case for pursuing legal action. Don't just rely on the documents you signed at closing. Review everything, including emails or conversations with the seller, to see if any red flags were missed. If something doesn't seem right, reach out to your real estate agent or attorney to clarify your options. Step three, consult a lawyer. If you're dealing with significant undisclosed problems, it might be the time to consult with the real estate attorney. A lawyer specializing in real estate law can give you advice on whether you have grounds for a lawsuit or if you can negotiate with the seller or their agent for compensation. An attorney can also help you understand whether you're entitled to compensation for repairs, or even if you might be able to cancel the sale if you can prove that the seller intentionally hid defects. Remember, each state has different laws about disclosure and legal recourse, so you want to make sure you're informed about your rights before you proceed. Most lawyers will offer a consultation, and many will work on a contingency basis, meaning you don't pay unless they win your case. It's always better to ask for professional legal advice than to try to navigate this alone. Step four, reach out to your insurance company. Depending on the issue, some problems might be covered by your homeowner's insurance policy. For example, if your roof is leaking due to a storm or there's water damage from a burst pipe, your insurance might cover repairs. But don't assume everything is covered. It's essential to go over your policy details with your insurer. Review your insurance policy, especially the exclusions and coverage limits. Make sure you understand exactly what's covered under your policy. If you haven't filed a claim yet, gather all the relevant information, including photos, photos of the damage, your inspection reports, and a breakdown of the issues. If you're unsure about your coverage, don't hesitate to reach out to your insurance agent. They can help you understand whether your policy will cover repairs and what your next step should be. Step 5, consider negotiating with the seller. Now, this may seem like a last resort, but it's often possible to negotiate repairs or compensation from the seller even after the sale has gone through. Again, that sometimes is unlikely, but it is always worth a shot. If you discover significant issues, it might be worth reaching out to the seller to discuss solutions. In some cases, the seller may offer to pay for repairs or give you a financial concession to cover the costs. Even if the property is already yours, the key word is you might be able to negotiate a settlement with the sellers or even the seller's insurance company. You do not know until you ask. This is especially true if you discover issues very shortly after closing that should have been disclosed. A good real estate agent can help facilitate these conversations and advocate for your best interests. If you're not comfortable negotiating on your own, consider bringing in your agent or even a contractor to estimate the repair costs. This will give you a better idea of what a fair offer might be from the seller. Step 6, plan for repairs and future maintenance. Sometimes even a lemon home can be saved with the right repairs and care. Once you've identified the issues, whether they're major or minor, it's time to make a plan. If the repairs are relatively small, like fixing leaks or replacing outdated fixtures, you may want to go ahead and start working with contractors. However, if the issues are extensive, such as foundational problems or major structural damage, be sure to get multiple opinions and quotes from reputable contractors. Don't rush into major repairs without understanding the scope and costs involved. Also, think long-term about maintenance. Keeping up with regular home maintenance can help you prevent future issues and protect your investment. Things like cleaning gutters, sealing cracks, and checking plumbing regularly can help catch problems before they become major headaches. So there you have it. What to do if you find yourself with a lemon home. It can be overwhelming and stressful, but with the right steps, you can turn things around. Whether it's negotiating with the seller, getting legal advice, or planning out repairs, you have options to make things right. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more real estate tips and tricks, and be sure to click that bell so you never miss out on valuable advice. If you're facing a specific challenge with your property or just need guidance on what to do next, feel free to leave a comment or reach out to me directly. I'm always here to help you with your real estate journey. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.